Hi everyone, it's Becca out here, and guess what? Welcome to our first episode of the mini dialogue, and it's all about sweet and short conversations. And hope you're going to enjoy with us, with my co-host
Erin.
and it's all about precise and concise conversations.
Just about anything. We're flexible like that.
And today we're going to be talking about an interesting topic, and hope you guys love it.
Yeah, so today we're going to talk about why female friendships don't last.
Yeah,
Why do female friendships not last? Why is it so different for them?
quite an interesting question, but of course, I don't know why it's so hard for girls to be friends for long. I don't know what happens with girls. Is it because of the mood swings?
We can't keep blaming everything on mood swings. We can't keep blaming everything on mood swings because I think it has so much to do with how we choose our friends, and that plays a big part in why they don't last.
Yeah.
Because I remember trigger what was it called, trigger warnings.
Trigger warning.
Yes, anyway, trigger warnings. So I'm just putting it out there just in case.
Yes, just in case.
So I remember being friends with this one girlfriend of mine. We were friends for about, in fact, I think I would say that if we were friends now, if we're still friends now,
Yeah.
it would be like a 6-year friendship.
What?
Yes.
It's crazy, insane.
It would be a 6-year friendship.
Yes.
Right now.
Yeah.
But of course, unfortunately, things happen.
Of course, things happen.
And why we didn't last long is because, when you have friends, for us
Yeah.
girls,
Yeah.
our friend circles are really very closely knit together. Because, Becca is my friend, so I have to be friends with Becca's friends. And, we have to just be there in that. But
Circle.
exactly. No, so time had, I think we were right out of high school. I think after Form 4.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
because we've been friends all through Form 1, Form 3. Yeah, so that first part of high school, we've been friends.
Getting interesting.
So we come out of
Yeah.
that. By the way, oh God, I don't even want to mix things up, but the first point I think to why female friendships don't last is because we make our friendships in very closely monitored environments, and you think because of that environment that you're sharing, that, oh my goodness, yeah, me and her are tight, me and her are friends. But
Yeah.
when you leave that set of controlled conditions,
yes.
you very quickly discover that you are actually not the friends you thought you are.
Yeah.
So let me
Because
get back
you're
into
too
it.
close to
Exactly.
the person.
Exactly. So I'm looking at the condition that was set by us being in high school for 4 years,
Yeah.
and school keeping us so closely because we were in the same house. I think we ended up being in the same stream like twice.
What?
Yes. So yeah, we were very, very close because of the conditions that had been around. But then we get out
Yes, what
and
happened?
things
What happened?
we
Tell
get
me.
out
tell
and
me.
things change.
Uh-huh.
So we're friends, we're good all through back. She starts seeing someone. The whole
Interesting.
the whole high school romance and what it comes with. So she starts
Yeah,
seeing
it's kind of
someone.
intense.
Yes. And yeah, I'm like, you know what? We were all very young. So I'm like, I'm happy for you. I don't know if they just think that it was okay to.
Of course, you have to be happy. She's your friend, and be like,
Yes. I'm like, you know what? I'm like happy for you, but
Yes.
me and the person she was saying were friends,
Yeah.
not besties. I know the misconception around all that. We were
The
not
bestie thing in
besties.
quotes.
We were not besties. We were just very close friends
Yeah.
because I'd been friends with him even before they started.
I get.
Yeah. So, she used to tell me about, a lot about how things used to go on with them,
Yeah.
and everything that used to go on with them, and I would just inject a little bit of advice here and there, but not entirely push myself into being, in that space and in that business. I personally don't like being in everyone's business.
It's kind of, I don't know.
Yes, it's awkward. It's awkward. It's
How
like
can you be in
you are
everyone's business? Like, who are you?
you start wheeling everywhere. That's just not
Yes.
nice. So she talks to me sometime and she's like, you know what, I think, oh God, let me not use real names.
Yeah. Maybe just put
I
something
want
like
to let's just use letters. Let's call this
Yes.
guy G.
G.
Yes. So I think
G.
G is seeing someone else. And I'm like, oh really? Why would you think that? Has he been doing things that indicate so? He's
The
like,
story
no.
is juicy.
He's like, no, we've just not been talking as often as we used to. He seems distant. And I'm like, you know what? Talk to him.
Yes.
Like
Yeah.
they keep saying communication is key. So why
Yeah.
not talk to him?
Up to
And she talks to him and she says, I don't know, it still feels the same. And then I said, but you know what? G is my friend as well.
yeah.
Why? I'm not like, if it's okay with you. I remember stipulating that. Like, if it's okay with you,
Okay, go on.
like, I could talk to him and find out
Yes.
what's going on.
Yeah.
And now that brings me to my second point. Please, your lady friends know what they're doing. Don't try to overdo it with the advice. Don't try to overdo it with the let me help you. She knows what she's doing. You are going to end up breaking up like that friendship, that platonic friendship that you have. If you want to be all in her business, giving her the advice,
That's too
acting.
much. Yeah.
So, I talked to G,
G.
and he's like, I've just been busy, really. I've just been busy, but yeah,
fine.
I feel like she's overreacting. What? And I'm
Too
like,
much for him.
yeah, he's like, basically, our emotions are all over the place. It's too much for me, and I'm like, well, then, if that's the point, why do you not tell her that? Like,
We should talk
communicate
about
that.
it. Like communication is actually key in a
Yes.
relationship.
Talk about it. And he's like, fine, I'll talk to her. And I talked, and they were good for a while.
Yeah.
They were good for a while. Tell me why, after a week or so, she comes back to my DM and she's like,
What?
oh my goodness, I hate you so much.
What? If first.
I was, yeah, that is exactly what happened. I'm like, what? Wait. Somebody, pull the brakes. She's like, I hate you. And I'm like, wait, please. What's going on? Why do you hate me? I was so worried because I personally, I think
feel
it's a flaw. I don't really like confrontation.
Yes.
So she tells me, when I asked you to help me talk to him, I didn't tell you to basically take my man from me. What?
You know, like you've been with this person for long and just like
I've been
that.
friends with him for a while. Not even best friends like that. Like
Just friends.
friends who just chat up when we meet
Yeah.
or when we have the time.
Yeah.
And if even our conversations, ironically enough, used to rotate around her, like what she likes, I
Yeah,
would literally
of
just be
course.
giving my guy a piece of advice. Like,
What
you know
she
what?
wants, the
You know,
dislikes.
my girl is into this, she likes that, she likes this. Next time you're planning a date, hint about taking her here, like buy her this. And because they were both my friends, after he does this, of course she'd come to tell me, like, oh my goodness, oh my
you're a
goodness.
mutual friend.
Yes. Oh my goodness, G did this for me, G did this for me. And I'm like, yes, good, this boy is taking my advice. So
Everything was
to tell you
going
that
on well.
I was so freaked out. I'm like, what's going on? Why do you say you hate me? Like, you're taking my man, you've been talking to him, you want to alter yourself, and I'm like, what?
What do you want?
What do you mean? Long story short, we had a very, very bad spat about the whole thing. And I'm like, you know what? You've made yourself believe something
Yes.
that's not true. I cannot do anything about that. I don't control that. So it's fine. If we can't be friends anymore, that's
Okay.
all this to say. I think one of the things that destroy female friendships in their prime
Yes.
is that I think entitlement.
Yeah, someone to feel like
The thing about us girls
Yes.
is we become, and let me say, it's an unnatural entitlement that we'll have with our female friends.
Yeah, true.
You want her to be like your sister. You hold her up to such a standard
Yes.
that you forget that you can't hold, like if someone held you to a similar standard, you'd break.
Yeah, true.
And then when this something happens, because now Becca, I'll hold you to such a standard, and I'll be like, no, there are things that Becca can't do.
And you already know
And if
them.
she does them, yes, I naturally assume that Becca knows that she should not do these things.
Yes.
So when she does these things,
You're like shocked. I'm like, what has
yes,
happened?
the shock comes
The
in.
Becca I knew, you know,
Yes,
okay.
the shock comes in.
Yes.
Forgetting that Becca is a human being,
Yeah.
she's going to make mistakes, just like you are going to make mistakes, and then the whole friendship dies.
Definitely it will die.
The whole friendship dies, and I feel like that's so sad. That's so sad. That's one of the things that destroy female friendships, even in the early stages, because you could meet someone with an immaculate vibe, and you're like, yes, this girl could most definitely be my friend.
Yeah.
But then, along the
So I
way,
think, Erin, to add on what you're saying, what do you think about the unhealthy competition among girls? What do you think about
oh
it?
my goodness. Do not get me started. The competition, by the way, I feel stems from from way back.
Yeah.
As in from way back, it's something so traditional and conservative, in that we have been taught while growing up that you're supposed to be the most beautiful, the most smart, the most
intelligent.
the most intelligent. Like you're supposed
good
to
thing.
be the most, and which is not a bad thing,
Yes.
because that encourages you to have the best version of yourself. But what most of the girls get wrong is that they think that it's supposed to be only them.
Them, like
Like there's lots of mothers
not all
telling their
about
daughters,
you. it's all about
that's
you.
it. There's lots of mothers telling their daughters the same thing.
Yeah.
Like, you have to be the best, you have to be the best, you have to be the best. And that's okay. But the mentality of thinking that it's only you, I'm supposed to be
That's
the only
being
pretty
selfish.
one. I'm supposed yes.
Being
Like
selfish. You should
where's
be
the slice of
selfish.
cake for the rest of us girls?
You have to tell.
Where is it? So I feel like that the unhealthy competition, like we I think I saw some movie, I've forgotten the name, but the
Yeah.
man said that the best form of competition is the competition that you have with yourself. You're supposed to be better than a past version of yourself,
Yes,
not
true.
with other people.
Other people.
Because that's going to cause comparison, and you're going to feel so sad that you don't, reach up a certain standard with someone else, yet that someone
Yes.
else is also looking at someone else.
You
and
can
the cycle.
believe like girls have to support each other. Like,
Exactly,
they have to
be a girl's girl. But
support girls. Like
But
girls support girls.
being a girl's girl is something so hard for most people because of that competition.
Yes.
Like you're silently, inwardly saying, no, I must be prettier than her, I must have more money
You
than
already
her,
do-
I have to have,
Yes.
I have to have more than her for me to feel comfortable. That's so
That's
wrong.
being selfish.
That's so wrong. And I think that in itself, by the way, I think that is one of the biggest reasons that destroys female friendships so quickly.
I think the most just one like why do girls gossip a lot? Like too much gossip and
I am a culprit. I will not even lie.
yes.
There are days when the tea gets you through that. Like, when there's times when you feel like, I can't go on. And then the girls will call you and be like, but no, come here.
Uh-huh.
We're going to buy food. We're going to buy alcohol if we need to. If it's that kind of tea that needs us wasted,
Spill the tea.
yes, come over and spill the tea.
Yes.
And I feel that in itself is a very therapeutic method
Yeah.
of sort of releasing any kind of tension and any kind of trauma that we hold and the stress that comes with holding things in.
Oh,
And it would be a safe outlet, but
Yeah.
the problem is
life. Why would you lie?
How did you
okay,
get-
you can talk about me. Like no Ahala, but why would you lie?
why.
Don't lie.
For example, why? Because
Why?
and the problem is the lies are so out of this world. Like they are so unconventional.
It's like it leads to like
They are so
lack of trust.
Yes, lack of trust. You feel like, oh my goodness, I told this person this, they twisted it and then gave it to the next person.
They added more spices. They are so spicy.
I'm here telling you something to relieve stress, and you're adding which is mix and sending it to the next person. That's just, I feel that's so hurtful.
Hypocrisy.
Most especially if you know that you have this group of friends that really trust you,
Yes.
very closely knit, and that you trust them and they trust you
Yes.
with these bits of information that they are sure are not going to be heard until we all go to our graves.
True.
Only for them to hear it in another friend group. Oh,
Okay.
oh my god. But basically, yeah,
As a concluding,
okay, as I conclude,
yes.
female friendships are something that I believe to be very beautiful.
Yes,
Because no one can relate the way we do.
Yeah.
And I feel like that is why we have you heard about the girls that say why do you give him a million chances but you don't give your female friends even one?
Yeah, I heard about it.
Yeah, and I feel like it's something important. Although there are people who work so hard not to be given a second chance, like why? Why being that evil? But it would be very, very good and compassionate of us girls to be able to give our female friends the chance. Yes, the chances that, not even second chance, but the chances that we
Many
give
more
a man. Like sis.
A million chances.
Yes. Give your female friends the space to be able to make mistakes because they're human beings like you.
Yeah.
And holding them up to that unrealistic standard of she's never going to hurt me, she's never going to do anything to hurt me, that's a bit superficial and hard, honestly. Because even when someone else holds you up to that standard, it's hard for you to keep up. It's hard because the days when you're going to annoy her, the days when you're going to both be pissed.
That's life generally. That's life.
Exactly.
Today I'm
so
good, tomorrow I'm bad.
Yeah, today I'm good, tomorrow I'm bad. Today we're talking, tomorrow we're not. So I feel like one of the things that us as female friends should do is give ourselves the space to make mistakes.
Yes, and support each other. Like, if I don't have this, you can help me.
And stop with the lies. We need to stop with the lies. Stop with the lies, ladies. Stop with the lies.
True.
Oh, and maybe one more thing. Don't fight over men. Not in 2025.
Actually, that can
not in 2025. No.
Men, no.
No. I feel so.
So wait,
so
first year
bad.
with girls to fight over men. Like
what?
21st century.
Sis, what are you saying? Girls are still
Are you for real?
Fighting over men. Why?
Definitely. Why?
Honey, you're loved at home. You're a whole daddy's girl like you.
Why would
you're
you
fighting
fight?
over a man? No, like
why? So why? Okay, why? Can you tell us, like?
I feel like one of the reasons that makes girls.
As we're concluding.
Yes, of course. As we're wrapping this up, one of the reasons that makes girls fight over guys is, you know what? I can't even come up with this because
It's
personally,
I think it has
the fact that I've never really gotten out of my way to fight with another girl for a man.
But it's
I don't understand it. Maybe it's something that we'll explore in the next episode. I don't know.
Okay, definitely.
When I have a little bit of, points of views from the girls that have.
But it's really insane. Like, who does that?
2025? Valentine around the corner. Hey.
Do better. So that's all we had in this first episode. Thanks for watching. Keep it locked. And the next episode, thanks for loving us. It's the Mini Dialogue Show, short and sweet conversations. And don't forget to subscribe on our YouTube channel. That is the Mini Dialogue. And also follow us on TikTok, the Mini Dialogue. And you can also follow me on Instagram, Simply Becca, TikTok and Facebook. And yes, Erin, you can tell us where you can find me.
Yeah, you could also find me on TikTok and Instagram. Call me Erin. And yes, please stay tuned for more. Thank you so much. This has been the Mini Dialogue.
Thank you. You can also, we are proudly sponsored by the Golden Fork Restaurant found in Tinder Complex. You can come through with your friends, parties, dinner dates. It's a very interesting place.
Oh, and of course for the girlies also, solo dates. You don't need a man to take you out, babe.
It's really nice. Proudly sponsored by the Golden Fork Restaurant. Thank you. Come through, please.